rural India has much to offer to the world. Rich in traditions of arts, crafts and culture, rural India offers unique experience and opportunity for tourists. Set in deodar woodland and home to a complex of 124 temples. Dating back to the 8th century, this is Jageshwar. A small pilgrimage town in the Kumaon hills of Uttarakhand. The main temple is believed to be a home to one of the 12 Jyotirlingas of the Lord Shiva. Ministry of Tourism, Government of India and the United Nations Development Programme UNDP in India partnered with INHERE for the promotion of Jageshwar as a tourist spot. Under the Endogenous Tourism Project, the initiative aims to enable local communities introduce visitors to their art and craft, culture and natural heritage. Under the scheme, the thrust has been on promoting village tourism as the primary product at sites identified for development and promotion of rural tourism. Community-based organizations like the women's self-help groups participated actively in improving environment hygiene and infrastructure facilities for guests.
मैं सहायता समूह आरतोला जागेश्वर की अध्यक्षा हूँ। मैंने इको टूरिज्म के बारे में बहुत कुछ जानकारी ली है और इनसे मैंने हॉलबाग में ट्रेनिंग भी ली थी। और जागेश्वर में मैंने इनका जागेश्वर धाम में जो सावन का मेला आता है उसमें हमने कलश यात्रा भी निकाली थी और सफाई अभियान भी चलाया था। हम लोग एक समूह में 15 सदस्य हैं।
Any form of tourism that showcases the rural life, art, culture and heritage at rural locations, thereby benefiting the local community economically and socially, as well as enabling interaction between the tourist and the local community for a more enriching tourism experience can be termed as rural tourism.
जागेश्वर प्लस इससे लगे हुए जो इको टूरिस्ट विलेजेस के रूप में हमने लिए हैं उसमें होम स्टे प्रोवाइडर्स को आइडेंटिफाई करना था और उन होम स्टे प्रोवाइडर्स को आइडेंटिफाई करने के पश्चात उसको रूरल टूरिज्म का कॉन्सेप्ट पूरा क्लियर करना था और उसमें डिफरेंट लेवल पर हमने ट्रेनिंग्स उन लोगों को दी है।
In Uttarakhand, Jageshwar town is situated about 34 kilometers from Almora district on the way to Pithoragarh and Naini. The place is marked for its peaceful environment and pious rendition, embellished with winding river Jat Ganga, which finds its way to the side of temple complex. The temples originally constructed during the Gupta period were renovated by the rulers of Khan dynasty in the 7th century AD. Jageshwar is well connected by rail and road. The nearest railway station is Kathgodam and from here it is just 135 kilometers by road. Many buses and taxis ply regularly for Jageshwar. On the way to Jageshwar, you can visit Bhimtal, a beautiful lake city. The lake here is bigger than Nainital. It is 448 meters long and 175 meters broad. In this journey to Jageshwar, you can stop at many interesting sites like Chitai Golu Temple. This temple is known for Golu Devta, the most popular deity of the Kumaon hills. Considered to be a form of Bhairav by popular belief. In marriage season, you can see many marriages happening. After fulfillment of wishes, people offer bells to the temple. 7 kilometers from this temple, you can visit Lakhu Udayar. There are different kinds of rock paintings on the walls of a cave behind a huge rock. These paintings are believed to belong to the Stone Age. This whole experience is unique. Local residents have been trained in hospitality-related professions such as lodging, cuisine, and guiding. Through convergence with local idiom and cooperative marketing channels, it will protect the environment valorize host community heritage, and enrich the visitor's experience.
Some places seem to be very much made for tourists, so it doesn't seem authentic. But this place was not originally built for tourists, so it gives you an experience of something that people built for their own meaning rather than to attract tourists.
Jageshwar's temperature range is 10 to 15 degrees centigrade minimum to 25 to 30 degrees centigrade maximum between April and September. The temperature falls through in October, and until March there may be cold, frosty nights. Snowfall is possible during these months, but only for short duration. Winters are the best months to enjoy long snow ranges from Jageshwar. Best season to visit Jageshwar is September to November and then March to June. The Jyotirlinga at Jageshwar is visited by thousands of Shiva devotees who come to offer prayers during Shivaratri.
यह जागेश्वर मंदिर जो है ये पूरे देश के अंदर 12 ज्योतिर्लिंग हैं। 12 ज्योतिर्लिंग में से ये इनका स्थान 8वां ज्योतिर्लिंग आता है। इस मंदिर के समूह में 124 मंदिर हैं, छोटे बड़े मिला के, और जिनमें से 8-10 मंदिरों में डेली पूजा अर्चना होती है।
The temples belong to the simple Nagara style variety. There is a tall, curvilinear spire shikhara surmounted by an amalaka capstone and a kalasha crown. The square sanctorum has its entrance through a carved doorway. Most of the temples have the stone lingams. Impressive stone images are seen around the altar. 2 Ashtadhatu, an alloy of 8 metals, images are outstanding. Particular mention may also be made of a highly impressive image of Ganesha. The Ekamukha Linga is one of the rarest specimens in northern India. There are 2 magnificent life-sized Dwarpalas, door guardians, outside the Jageshwar Temple.
कुछ विद्वानों का मानना है कि ये 12 ज्योतिर्लिंगों में से एक ज्योतिर्लिंग जागनाथ है, जिसका कि नाम वो लोग नागेश्वरम दारुका बने, क्योंकि ये देवदार के वृक्ष जो जंगल हैं जो इसी जगह पर संभव है। बाकी जगह जहाँ भी नागेश्वर हैं वहाँ पर दारुका वन संभव नहीं है, और उसके लिए अलग अलग मिथक और कथाएँ हैं।
If you want to visit in and around Jageshwar, there is a gigantic temple structure known as Dandeshwar Temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva. The temple complex is charming and antiquated with fine samples of ancient iconography. The bell forms an important link between the local deity known as Golu Devta and Lord Shiva. Then about 3 kilometers uphill, there is a small temple called Vridha Jageshwar. This temple is said to be the abode of Shiva before he came down to Jageshwar. The fascinating aspect about Jageshwar and Vridha Jageshwar is the unremitting peace they emanate. Here in Saukia Thal, you will find a beautiful scene of Himalaya. You can sit here and enjoy the peace of nature. This place is 7,250 feet above the sea level. Here the people of Jageshwar are likely to present a local folk dance with traditional instruments and costumes to you. There are different forms of dances of Kumauni people which can be enjoyed by you. For the promotion of Jageshwar as a tourist spot under the endogenous tourism project, InHere has trained many locals to offer their home for stay and for the best hospitality. Any tourist can come here and stay for a totally new experience at nominal price.
अभी हमने जो इको टूरिज्म के अंदर जो अपने रूम्स डेवलप किए हैं, अभी मेरे पास तो 2 रूम्स हैं जो पूरे एकदम ट्रेडिशनल हैं, और आपके हम लोग घर का ही खाना बनाते हैं उसमें। यहाँ के जो व्यंजन हैं उनमें जो यहाँ की दालें हैं, यहाँ का चावल है और यहाँ की जैसे मडुआ है, इन चीज़ों की रोटियाँ उनको टूरिस्ट को देते हैं और टूरिस्ट काफ़ी प्रभावित है इस चीज़ों से। जो टूरिस्ट बाहर बड़े होटलों में ठहरता था वो अब गांव में आना पसंद कर रहा है। जो आ गया है वो काफ़ी खुश होके जाता है। जहां हम कहीं भी कुछ नहीं थे वहाँ 1 से 2 गुना मेरे तो आर्थिक स्थिति में काफ़ी वृद्धि है।
India's heart lies in its villages. The traditional way of life will greatly enrich the visitor's experience. So come to Jageshwar, the Valley of God.